you serious?
100%.
We don't have time for these sort of fun and games. Come on, David, let's get you to the airport.
Look, I know it's out of the blue, but it's a genuine offer.
Oh, give me a break,
No,
will you?
I think what Paul's trying to say is that the boys have already spent a lot of time looking for a donor.
I know, but this way you'd have a donor and a surrogate. 2-for-1 deal.
Oh, you think this is some kind of joke, do you?
Absolutely not.
No. I would like to hear Nick out.
Really?
Yes. What? Yes. No, I really think we should have a chat alone.
Is now really the time?
Well, we've still got hours until you're bored. Surely we can spare a few minutes to chat.
I just need some straight advice.
Well, that is my favourite type of advice to give, so hit me.
It's about Nathan.
That guy. What about him?
I just can't stop hoping for an explanation as to why he cut me off. Is that pathetic?
No way. If anyone's pathetic, it's him.
So you're saying I shouldn't text him again or call?
No way, not after what he did.
But, Rox, we had an amazing time. I just can't get why you turned so cold.
Babe, you need to block and delete.
That'd be drastic.
If he's given you donuts all week, he's clearly ghosting you or is on some sort of power trip to make you beg. That spells out jerk. You are worth a zillion times more than some stupid player who won't reply to your text messages.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Rox.
No problem.
Having a baby is something I've always wanted. Eventually.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't need us to have a baby, though.
No, but I would want my child to have a family, and it's obvious to anyone that you two are going to make really great dads.
Okay, all right. So just to be really clear here, you're not interested in surrogacy. You actually want to have a baby with us.
There's a lot to sort out, but yeah, I see it more like a co-parenting type of thing. I'm really comfortable with you guys, and it takes a village, right?
Knick-knack, what you're suggesting sounds fantastic in theory, but we aren't considering co-parenting.
Well, we'd come up with a version of co-parenting that works for us, with you two as the primary carers, obviously. That would actually be pretty sweet for me.
How do you mean?
Well, at this point in my life, I see myself as more like a really invested auntie rather than a full-time mum.
Okay.
Look, I know there's a lot to work out, but the more I think about this, the more sense it makes. Like, why go to the expense and the effort of having a Canadian surrogate when I can give you what you want right here?
There are so many more variables than that.
Absolutely. But I see this as an opportunity to have a baby with people I genuinely trust and respect. And if you're willing, I know we can figure this out. I'll leave you two to talk it out.
Sure.
Hey, I'm so glad I caught you before you left. I haven't said bon voyage. What's going on?
Honestly, why did she wait for the worst possible moment to spring that on me?
Yeah, well, her timing does leave a lot to be desired.
Oh, you think, do you? And it's taken them so long to settle on a plan that ticks all of their boxes. And now if she stops David from getting on that plane...
Paul, I am as thrilled about Nicolette's proposal as you are, but if Aaron and David want to consider the options...
Don't. Also, I just hope he's sensible enough to shut her down.
Hey, where are you going? Sure thing.
So, Jane, what do you think about this ridiculous notion of your daughter's, eh?
I beg your pardon?
You know, it's funny because earlier we were happily chatting away about kids and parenting and you didn't say a word.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Nicolette wanting to have David and Aaron's baby?
Well, David's on his way to Canada.
Well, yeah, he was. He was about to walk out the door when she decided to throw in a little grenade. You really had no idea she was considering it?
I think I need to speak with my daughter.
Is that what I think it is?
Letter to Paco? You bet. It's all good, man. You're all right. This is the way to go, rather than meeting him in person.
Mate, are you sure that you're okay about all of this?
You know, writing this letter gave me time to work out exactly what I needed to say.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
You know, Bea said the exact same thing. She said that getting stuff out in words makes stuff feel less intense. And boy, is she right.
I guess that's why she writes her songs. You know, if being a cop doesn't work out for you, you could always go on the road with her, do like a Sonny and Cher type thing.
Oh, really? Have you heard my voice, mate?
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, it's B.
Oh, and more Krav Maga.
Ah, that's later. And it's Magar. Come on, man. I just texted her about this show she really wanted to see, but it's sold out.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, she's gonna be so gutted.
Has Nick ever discussed this with you guys before?
No, not at all.
Not that there's anything to discuss. We just have to figure out a way to let her down without hurting her feelings.
Hold on, shouldn't we at least just talk through the pros and cons first?
We decided on the Canada plan because we wanted full control over the process. We wanted full custody, just the two of us. That's what we wanted.
Yeah, I know, but that was the only option we had at the time. Like, we never even discussed the possibility of co-parenting with another friend.
I should give you guys some privacy.
Well, no, stay, please. It'd be great to get your opinion considering how well you know Nick. Don't you think?
I can see you want to investigate this. But we have an egg donor ready and waiting. All I have to do is go get on the plane.
Yeah, I know, but it's not just the flight.
You want to put ourselves on a hold based off a whim?
Wait, what if it's not a whim? Sure, Nick's right. We have an egg donor in Canada waiting, ready to go, but we still have to find a surrogate, and that is a whole other challenge down the track. I'm only saying I think her idea is worth exploring.
Nick's great, but this is major. And she made a snap decision. What's to say she's not going to wake up tomorrow and change her mind, and then I would have missed the flight for nothing?
For what it's worth, I don't think Nick would have suggested this without meaning it. It's a big deal for her too.
I understand it is.
Lisa, can we just please take the time to talk about this properly? Please.
So, this is it.
Yep.
We should take a photo to commemorate it.
Cheers, but no. Here it goes.
Proud of you, cuz.
Yeah.
Great job, love.
I feel like a doofus having an audience to watch me post a letter.
Oi, none of that.
This is an important moment. We are very proud of you.
Well, in that case, thank you. I'm glad you set all this in motion, cuz.
Nah, don't thank me, mate. Well, I just hope it gives you a chance to put the past behind you.
Well, I think it finally has.
Yeah, well, let's hope it's as simple as that, eh?
So, what's next for the new and improved Levi 2.0?
Good question. First up, I'm gonna ask BL.
Hey!
Yeah.
Finally!
Yeah, I thought I'd get a hold of these tickets for a sold-out gig shoot he wants to see.
Oh, using the music angle. Classic move. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Well, wish me luck, mate.
When you said that you wanted to be a mother, I thought you meant later, with a partner of your own.
That's what your idea of a family looks like. Mine is different. Mum, having a baby is never going to be a straightforward process for me, even if I am in a relationship.
This is a very specific scenario. You need to think this through.
How much thought does it need? Maybe the idea's been bubbling away in the back of my mind because the moment DaVvid went for the door, it all just became crystal clear.
You really are serious?
What I have with Aaron and DaVvid is like our own little community. It'll be a great place to raise a baby and I'll get to be the cool live-in auntie.
You just promise me that you won't commit to anything too quickly. I mean, there are so many complications that could arise.
Can you stop being so pessimistic? Yes, there's a lot of details that need to be ironed out, but if Aaron and DaVvid go for it, then I get to be a mum and they get to be dads. This is a good thing.
How good are we, babe?
Pretty good.
I was starting to worry I'd stuffed up by talking Levi out of meeting Paco in person.
Yeah, same here. I was worried about shutting down the whole Nathan B situation, but I think we did the right thing. You were taking care of your cuz, and I was taking care of one of my cows. Speaking of...
B, what'd she say?
She thought about what I said and deleted Nathan's number.
Sensible decision.
And she can't believe how she was obsessing over someone who clearly wasn't doing the same. Now she's done skis. Go girl.
All's well that ends well, eh?
Soon as Levi gets those tickets, Operation Bevi is in full motion.
Get in here.
We're great.
How good are we?
Great.
Listen, you know that ticket scalping is a criminal offence, right? Hello? Hello?
Something wrong?
No, all good.
Levi, what exactly did you write in that letter?
Why?
Because it's like the weight of the world is suddenly lifted off your shoulders.
Look, all I did was explain to him what it's been like for me. I talked about the seizures, the nightmares, the fear.
And then you ripped into him.
No, Gran. Come on. Look, I just try to get rid of all the negative, confused emotions.
So how do you think he'll react to it?
It's not my problem. Like Kyle said, I've got to let it go at some point. I have the rest of my life to deal with. Sorry, I have to get this.
Okay, love.
Hello?
I can still make the flight, but I have to leave soon.
Yeah, which means we've still got time to talk about this.
Unless there's bad traffic.
Yeah, or unless we decide to delay Canada.
I'm sorry, but this is the plan we spent ages working on. We considered all the other options.
I know, David, but now there's a new option on the table. And hey, you've got to admit, it has advantages. Instead of an egg donor that might never get to meet our child.
She'd be in their lives.
It's just another person offering unconditional love and support. How can that possibly be a bad thing?
I suppose it can't.
Look, I'm not saying that surrogacy isn't the right choice. I'm just, like, I just wonder if this possibility might
be better.
Yeah. And we need to give ourselves some time to think about that.
Hey, ready to go?
Not exactly.
David, if we don't get on the road now, you're going to miss your flight.
We're still thinking this through.
You can use your flight time for that, can't you? Look, I think 14 hours on a plane is plenty of time to realise that a legitimate arrangement makes far more sense than this spur-of-the-moment suggestion, which quite frankly might not work out in the end anyway.
We don't know that.
Oh, come on, let's go.
Paul, with respect, we have the right to think about this, please.
Yeah? Well, I hope you'll be thinking about the fact that this decision will have major, major ramifications on the rest of your lives and your potential child's too.
Of course we are, Dad. But this is our decision to make and not yours.
Hey, Sheila, could I grab another coffee, please?
Oh, yeah, sure. You okay?
Oh, I'm all over the place, thinking about Levi.
Yeah, B said that he got a letter from one of his attackers. And?
Well, the guy said all the right things, you know, how sorry he was. But then Levi went and wrote him a letter back. And now he thinks it's all behind him.
Well, that all sounds very positive. What am I missing?
Well, how can one letter make up for a whole lifetime of pain?
Well, most victims don't get the chance to confront their attackers. Having the opportunity to do that would put the power back in Levi's hands. I imagine that would be very liberating.
Yeah, until the guy, you know, answers him, or worse.
Is that likely?
I don't know. This guy, Nathan Packard, was a real little thug back in the day. You know, rat's tail, mean-faced, no remorse. Oh, and all these little gang of other thugs, well, they got Kyle into all sorts of trouble. And that's why we sent Kyle here, to sort himself out.
Well, Nathan Packard was just a kid back then.
Yeah, a kid capable of putting my Levi into hospital.
But if Levi feels as though he can move past all this, doesn't that mean that you can too?
Well, maybe I need to meet with Paco. You know, look him in the eye. Check out if he's the real deal.
I know you'd never make an offer like that if you didn't mean it, but you know how much Aaron and David have invested in this.
I swear I'm not messing them around.
So you're totally up for having a baby with them?
I know it seems sudden, but it feels right.
It's a pretty big change for you and for them, especially considering all their plans.
Well, think of the benefits. They get to be a part of the pregnancy here, not from the other side of the world, and they can save all that money for the baby's future instead of wasting it on travel expenses and bureaucracy.
And they also get you in the deal.
Which, if I do say so myself, is the biggest bonus of all.
Well, I've got a copy of your CV, so I'll be sure to pass that along.
Thanks. But think about it. Having another loving adult in the baby's life will just give their lives flexibility.
And what about your life? Is co-parenting with a couple something you want to do?
I love that you're thinking about me and all of this, but yeah, it is. I think me and my maybe baby would be so lucky to be a part of the Tanaka Brennan clan.
And we'd be lucky to have you.
The boys. They want to talk some more back at the house.
Yeah, I really only need the 2 tickets. Okay, thanks anyway.
Hey,
Hey, guys.
I just got your text. Any luck?
Nope, not yet.
Well, I texted a friend of mine. I knew she'd picked up some extra tickets. I gave her your number. Expect a call soon.
Wait, for real?
Hey, don't say we don't look after you.
Oh, it's B. And she wants to squeeze in a training session. Oh, can today get any better?
I guess the biggest thing for us is, like, what does co-parenting look like? How does it work?
Well, that would be for the 3 of us to figure out together, but like I said before, you 2 would be the primary carers. I'm happy for you to call the shots.
Like with all the parenting side of things?
Yeah, you 2 would be in charge of the big stuff, like schooling, medical, all those kinds of things.
And you'd be comfortable handing over the reins like that?
To be honest, my independence is who I am. Being a single mother would never give me the freedom an arrangement like this would.
Hey, you said something earlier about being looked at as an aunt.
Yeah, I'm gonna smother that kid with all the love and happiness I have in me. But when it comes to the tricky stuff like rules and discipline, you 2 can lead the way.
So what happens if you go and meet someone or you decide to move out into a place of your own? Or...
Easy. The child would stay with you, but I doubt I'd move very far. I'd want to stay fairly close. What I'm suggesting is an unusual setup. But if unusual works for us, then why let that hold us back?
It's more that we still have so many more questions.
Well, I'm here to discuss anything you need.
Yeah, and that is awesome, but this is way too complicated to work out in a day, let alone under an hour.
Definitely.
So what would you like to do?
Hello? Do you think we've missed him?
His suitcase is gone.
Hi.
Hello there. Having what looks suspiciously like a pool party.
Yeah, we needed a quick dip to decompress.
Does that mean you're thinking about taking Nick up on her offer?
We aren't committed to anything yet. We haven't said yes, but I have cancelled my flight.
Yeah, Canada's officially on hold until we've had more time to think about it. There's just too much to work through and negotiate. Hey, you should probably give Paul a heads up too.
Judging by how many missed messages I have from him, I'd say he's figured it out.
Oh, that'll be a fun little chat for you later.
I was thinking about starting dinner. Who's up for nachos?
Oh, yeah.
Mum, are you staying in tonight?
Yes.
Great. Look at us, playing happy families already.
Yeah, that was exactly what I needed.
Yeah, it was a big day for you.
It was a fun one, though.
Hey, is that Sheila?
What's she doing out here?
She kind of looks nervous. Maybe she's waiting for a date. What are you smiling about?
Some good news. Or at least I'm hoping it's good news.
Mm.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Nathan?
Thanks for meeting me. I'd like to keep this short.
Yeah, of course.
Who's he?
He's a guy that I was seeing.
You were seeing someone?
Yeah, sort of.
And he knows Gran?
Hang on, I need to go.
Look at you. You finally got rid of that awful rat's tail.
Yeah, well, a lot about me's changed.
Nathan,
Hey.
what the hell? Why did you ghost me?
Do you know him?
What's going on?
Levi.
This is not what it looks like, love.
What are you talking about, Gran? What is it supposed to look like?
This is Nathan. Paco?
Paco? The one who attacked you?
And you've been dating him?